Okay, Coach, ponchos and slickers, usually a necessity buy whenever you make your way to Hard Rock Stadium this time of year. This crowd a few minutes ago stirred into action at the side of their Dolphins emerging from the Hard Rock Stadium tunnels, and we are ready to go as the Dolphins get set to match up with Tom Brady and the New England Patriots. Two clubs here, each looking to rebound from a Week 1 loss as we're underway on EA Sports. This is fielded at the goal line.
Let's go, bring it up. First and 10 at their own 37-yard line.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. They'll run with a former Super Bowl hero. It's James White. He's got this to the 30 before being taken down. That one good for 33 and a first. So the big play has them all the way down to the 30 now for 1st and 10. They go play action for White. Now it's Brady. The Dolphins get there this time, and they bring him down. Taco Charlton just would not be denied. That's a loss of 7. So 2nd and long, and got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range. To throw, it's Brady. There goes a deep ball, end zone. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. Coverage that time by Bobby McCain.
They had a good chance to get the first points of the game on the board, but what a great job defensively, getting a hand in there, knocking it away, and preventing that first touchdown.
Oh, and this ball's tipped and intercepted. Picked off by Rashad Jones. And he'll actually lose about 7 yards on the return, but they have possession of the football on the turnover.
Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 14-yard line.
Rosen and the Dolphins now with a 1st and 10 at their own 14-yard line. They'll run with a second-year man from ASU, Kalen Ballage. And he'll go down after losing yardage at the 10. That'll set him back with a loss of 3 on the play. And it'll bring up a 2nd and 13. From the gun, it's Rosen. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for 3rd down.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
And a completion to Wilson. And he will have the 1st down, but he winds up taking a pretty good shot that time. It's an 8-yard pickup and leads to a new set of downs.
1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
They run it with Ballage. And down right around the 32-yard line, 4 yards on the pickup.
When we see those runs to the perimeter, when we see those runs to the edge, we think about big breakers, don't we? In this case, it was a modest gain, but it does open up possibilities here on 2nd down.
To throw on 2nd and 6. Rosen. Open man, it's Preston Williams. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. Preston Williams with his first career NFL touchdown as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. The point after through the raindrops, up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. The Pats at the line ready to go. They had the interception last time. It led to the opening touchdown. So now 7-0 to score as they start 1st and 10. And not much there. Maybe a yard up to the 24.
That was a really nice play, able to stack that one up. When they get back in the huddle, he's got to tell his guys up front, great job. They kept people off of him, allowed him to run free, and make the hit on the runner.
Filled the gap nicely, kept him to just a 1-yard gain. Brady gives this to White, and an alley to run. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. That goes as a gain of 11 and a Patriot first down. Now, look, that wasn't a huge gain, but those are the types of carries I think they were missing in their loss last week. They couldn't get him going on the ground.
Did you get the same feeling I did during our meetings, that they kind of regretted that he didn't touch the ball?
Absolutely.
You know, hey, he should have touched it more last week. They weren't going to make that same mistake, and they've taken care of that early.
So 2nd and inches after that first down completion went just shy of the marker. On 2nd down, they'll run with White. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
Well, they came into this game saying it was important that they set the tone and show that they can run the football. I believe that they've done that here in the first quarter.
Brady now on first down. And it's hauled in by Ben Watson. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Good work after the catch. Going to net him 23 and a first. That catch now puts him on the doorstep of 500. It's his 499th reception. First down, here's White. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4. Getting the sense, Charles, are going to put a big emphasis this afternoon on the run game.
And why not? What we're seeing so far, working pretty well from them. And here's the best part. We always talk about the best performers do their job when the lights come on. I think he likes natural light best.
Now, meanwhile, the throw by Brady knocked away, incomplete. Here's the 7th play of this drive. This is 3rd and 4. From the gun, it's Brady. And that's going to be intercepted by the Pro Bowler Xavier Howard. Edelman, the intended receiver that time. They'll start with a give here to Balazs. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's 2nd down. Second quarter from Miami. It's the Dolphins with the football as they've got it 2nd down and 11. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. On the Jets sweep, here's Grant. And he'll take this one up to about the 13. 8 yards there on the carry, and now they're left with a much more manageable 3rd and 3. Rosen to throw on 3rd down. That's caught by his big tight end, Mike Gesicki. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. Well, they were in search of a short gain on 3rd down, and they wind up nabbing over 20 yards. They'll run here with Balazs. And he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards, back to the 33. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on 1st down.
Well, that one was over before it could get rolling. How about the D just knifing into the backfield and shutting that one down?
50. Watch a slant. Watch a slant. Watch a slant. 80. Lucky. Hey, Alpha.
Now on 2nd and 13. Rosen throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete. The intended receiver was Jakeem Grant, but now it's 3rd down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. And now it's Rosen looking. He's got a man. It's Williams. And he's got another 1st down as the tackle's going to be made at the Patriots' 45-yard line. So into Pat's territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Bravo.
Out of the gun, here's Josh Rosen. Trying to lay one up deep. This is caught inside the 15. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. Last play they went over 20 yards. This time they topped 30. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. On the jet sweep, here's Grant. And that one covered beautifully. Their defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on 1st down.
I like the idea to mix it up from time to time because, let's face it, you can't be predictable. But the execution was a little lacking on this one, right? They might want to go back to the drawing board with that call.
Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11. Toss play to Balaj. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it.
The passing game's been working quite well so far, but the running game's been a little bit of a struggle, and that's a surprise to me. Typically, when you can throw it, you've opened up lanes for your runners.
In search of 8 yards on 3rd down. They've already converted 2 of these on this drive, 2 for 2. On the move to his left. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
They converted twice on 3rd down that drive already, but couldn't make it a 3rd. We always talk about in-game adjustments. How about what the defense did there, able to shut them down on that attempt?
Oh, that's offline. He hooked it. It's no good. And this score will stay right where it is. The Pats at the line, ready to go. It hasn't gone particularly well for them. That's obvious. In these conditions, no points so far. They've got to get that offense on track. The question, how do they do it?
It is the age-old question, isn't it? And to me, finding a way to make sure your playmakers touch the ball without it being too exotic. Meaning you don't have to go deep down the field. Maybe you hit them on those short passes on the perimeter. Make sure you just turn around and hand it to your best runner and get out of the way. Don't cause any extra stress on your offense.
2 minutes on the clock, 2nd quarter, 7-0 ball game. A reminder coming up at halftime, we'll head to Orlando. Standing by there, Jonathan Coachman. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL in his 2nd week of the regular season.
Mike 52. Here we go, let's bring it. Let's go, let's bring it. Let's bring it. Mike 52.
From the gun on 3rd down, Brady. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Vince Beagle with a big-time sack on 3rd down. It's a loss of 7. On is the punt team now as this one's sent away. Here comes Grant on the return. Good blocking there, nearly sprung him. As it is, it'll go as a 19-yard return. And it'll be Dolphin football. Around the NFL, a game going on in Washington. And the Cowboys on the board again. It's a 2-touchdown lead there. Now Balaj. We'll try and keep you updated on those events and others around the league as we continue through this one. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
Well, he's looking for some running room, and there wasn't a whole lot of it there on that play. I think he was lucky to get a couple yards out of it. So those defenders.
And the defense has it covered. It's intercepted. Picked off at the 40. And the return stops just a few yards shy of midfield. They'll spot the ball at the 47-yard line.
And Brandon, the passing game for both of these teams is going to be affected as the game goes along. It's not looking like the rain's going to let up anytime soon. So that might mean a few more wobbly passes and wide receiver slips. And this one winds up getting intercepted.
He finds Dorsett. It's complete. 5 yards on the catch there. Brings up second down.
Never make the mistake that the slot receivers, especially the little guys like we're watching here, are just quicker than fast. A lot of them combine quickness and speed, and they catch a lot of footballs, as we just saw there.
And Brady going to be intercepted a third time. Picked off by Rashad Jones. Past the 20. A great pick, nice return, but you know he's just beating himself up inside for not getting all the way in.
No doubt about it, because he had visions of end zone in his mind, going to be the total hero. But we did see there the emphasis on it's not just good enough to pick it off anymore.
That is caught by Williams for a Miami touchdown. Preston Williams with 2 touchdowns on the season, both in this game. And the Dolphins are able to extend that advantage.